Yo, gamers, how we doing? How we doing? $700 gaming chair. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. How we all doing? Hello, hello, hello. I'm good, Androza. How are you? How are you? Yeah, it was a crazy win last night. It was a crazy win. Not over it, Zach. Not over it. Today is a chill one. Yo, Noobledo. It should be coming out Monday. Should be coming out Monday. I need to have a chat with Astra at some point, just to potentially put a little bit about how he's changed his fucking routine, of course, but we'll see. Appreciate it, Daniel. Appreciate it. Yo, 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 Daniel. How you doing? Yo, Elu. How you doing? How's work going? Why do I have two balls before my name? They're meant to be eyes. But yeah. I need to think of a good Twitch badge, and that's just what I just did quickly today. Don't bring the massive drum. Nah. Yeah, Patsy, it was a good game. It was a good game. Yeah, maybe I need to find something a bit more effective. I'll have a think. And now I see the eyes. Thanks, Riordan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Am I watching the VOD back on the stream? I could do. People are up for it. But people have watched it, so I don't want to do that again, you know? But if people want to, down for giving it a go. Aura farming max, wasn't it, Mixwix? Aura farming max. Yo, Game with Passion, how you doing? Nice, I like that, Elu. I like that, I like that. Get a poll going, right. I'll get a poll going. If I know how to do that, it is. Nope. Nope. Engage with the audience. Start poll. And then don't want to do a poll. How do I do a poll here? Can you do a poll? Manage your poll. Create new poll. Shall watch and analyze the match last night? Yes. No. Let's give it 5 minutes and I'll quickly post into the Discord. Just say I'm live. Cool, that's in. You haven't seen it 7 on Dating Chat? Okay, maybe. I just plug it straight in, Riordan. Just plug straight in. Whatever works, really. Is that you, Snow? If it is, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much for your prime, dude. Appreciate it. Need to do a bit of cleaning. Jeez. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Everyone on YouTube, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you love it. Finally, some good level gameplay. Some excitement, eh? That's what we love to see. Keyte T7. Annoyingly, I can't have it as Keyte 7. I want it just as Keyte 7, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Exactly, Snow. Like, what is your go-to, right? Snow's saying the right things. I agree. Yo, Akshan, how you doing? Voltrox, I'm good, man. How are you? Mouse versus Paravision, who wins? Daniel, that's a tough one, honestly. I put Paravision. Actually, who did I put? I think I put... Yeah, I put Paravision to win that. Sorry, I did. Yeah, I put Paravision to win that. Yeah. Oh, my days. Yo, Cipri, I'm good, man. How are you? How are you doing? If we are to watch the game, do we want to watch the VOD or do we want to watch the demo? You started making bets to see how good you are at predicting stuff. Fair. I put, like, McSwix, I would say the OLED. But, like, that is, at the end of the day, your choice, your decision. If you're used to 1440, you might not want to go back down. Do you demo review your games fairly often? What I usually do is watch my VODs back and pinpoint where I've died or what I've done. And then I look at how I could improve that situation for myself. And then as a team, what we'd sometimes do is we get on and we just review one demo and see as a team how we can sort something out. One of the things we really need to look at is why we're losing pistols. I think I know, like, from playing, and we'd had massive discussions afterwards to kind of pinpoint stuff. But Buffalo, yo, how are you doing? But yeah, I need to do a bit more work on, like, how that might be playing out, if it is what I think or not. Demo. Yeah, all right, I'll get it. I'm looking at the polls and it's looking pretty solid in the yes favor, so. Have I seen the stats on pistols, Key? As in our stats? Or just general? 60+% of T side pistols have 2 utility sets. Really? So 2 people throwing util. Is that from us or is that just general? I'm stuck in Premiere, bro. I won one game against 9 with 36 kills and drew another with 34. But I can't do it alone. It's really difficult. How about you? Yesterday you won, right? Yeah, we did. We're about to look at the game. It was a bit of a barn burner. 13-11. after being in a bit of a deficit. If you don't want to get spoiled, then check out the VOD, or I'm about to look at the demo. Pro level, interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, demo review is quite weird. A lot of people are using binds now to make it easier. Yo, Blue, RF Blue, how you doing? And Cypri, if you're struggling solo, jump in the Discord. We have like a looking to play. Chuck your stuff in there. You can find some people to play with. It's great. Yeah. That's interesting. We're not utilizing dualies enough at all. 100%. How come you're not playing much Face It recently? Honestly, I'm feeling a bit odd on my desk. I'm trying to find why that is. Like, I've changed chairs, and I feel like my positioning is wrong. Like, I don't feel as comfortable and as confident as I was before I went on holiday and when I got back on the last chair. So I'm trying to figure out if it's a height thing. So I'm just adjusting some bits to, and I don't want to do that in Face It because obviously Face It's a bit more serious. And also, I find that I can play with viewers with Premiere more than I can with Face It. Yeah, I saw the thumbnail. I need to look at it at some point when I got some time. You have the solve? All right, all right. Do I have any... Blue, thank you for your subscription. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. On YouTube, that is. Do you have any recommendations for a client like Face It? I'm confused by your question, Blue. Yeah, you just kind of got to get into a comfy position. Yeah, I just don't know if my I feel my shoulder being too high, like on my current thing. So I'm trying out lower desk heights at the moment, just to see if it's that. Oh, you don't have an ID. You're 15, so I assume you are being forced to verify on Face It. I know they're going to be really high. I know. That's why I'm just. That's why I was debating bringing my chair, so that I could at least push it as high as possible. Renown has died, McSwix. They are ceasing operations. Sorry, I'm chewing gum at the moment. I'm going to put it away soon. And yeah, I mean, you could look to get your parents to verify you. But unfortunately, if you're looking for third parties, really, Face It is the only one that's worth its weight. It was. The start was really bad. I also was part of the beta, and I played a game. And I don't know if it was the anti-cheat or just the server, because obviously the anti-cheat was built into the server. I was just constantly like jittering across. Like I was constantly just like this. I just couldn't win fights. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just not going to play it. Like that's just not fun. So it's unfortunate because I really hoped it would be something, but. Inui, that's the one, the crypto one, right? Rip PSEA, yeah. The true puggers space. Yeah, it was. They do. They really do. They need more servers. I'm hoping they're going to bring them in now with that sort of scene building up, but who knows? Basic servers are pretty solid. They are pretty solid. One thing I will say about the verification, when I looked into it, because I looked into it before I verified, is I'm pretty sure the verification is owned by an Irish company. So it's an Irish company that does, they basically contract this Irish company to do all the verification, but make sure that is still the case. It's a renowned, it's a well-known company that does verification, I'm pretty sure. I don't have that set up Nubletto. I need to do that. Maybe what I'll do this stream is jump into my game, just quickly just show them in like sections, and then make a clip out of it and then put it as a clip. Maybe that's something to do. Right. What's my brightness at? 93, I believe. I'm level 10 already, Glow Sketch. 2.6k elo. My next goal is 2.75 or 3k, but I'm currently not playing as I want to, and that's why I'm working on Premier, because who fucking cares about Premier rating? Any good recommendations for the aim routine? I started yesterday and I wanted tips for better and a helpful routine. Well, routine, you want to have a warm-up versus a training routine, right? So your warm-up, I would recommend aim _rush. It's a workshop map. It's fantastic. Donk uses it. It's really, really good at getting your crosshair placement set up and getting your peaks sorted and warm for the game. Do that for 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how you're feeling. Then you want to move towards a training routine. That happens after you played your pugs, or if you're not playing pugs that day. So for that, honestly, I would recommend probably, it all depends on your, I guess, your weaknesses. Deathmatch is a really, really, really good place to start. Just work on, you know, your tracking. Don't have to always shoot, just track the head. I find headshot DM the best for this because people don't just randomly spray in headshot DM. In deathmatch, people see someone, they just start spraying and hope that it hits the body and gets all that, right? But in headshot DM, people take the time to go for the headshot, which is really good because that's what you should be practicing. So spend the time doing headshot DM. I think it's really, really useful. Aim rush is incredible. Honestly good. Kane, my brother. How you doing, bro? Dude. Afresh. How you doing? Cypri. Did we say hi earlier? Am I brain dead? No, we didn't. Cool. No, we did. My brain's dead. Yeah, I saw it, Elu. I saw it, man. That was an oofed. Right between the... It is Glow Sketch. It really is. Find people to play with, man. We've got our Discord, good group there. You can always put into looking to play. People are always down. It's good fun. Right. I've downloaded the demo. I agree, Snow. It's you're gambling heavily in solo queue. Far too big. Far too big a gamble. Hodge, I appreciate the prime. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. Keyte Army, Keyte Army. I heard you were watching the game yesterday. I hope you enjoyed the stress. Yeah, Voltrox, just getting warm and getting some improvement. Aim rush is great. I would say DM is good just for some final, like, just getting some practice in maps and stuff. Appreciate you, Snow. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Just chuck those down for now. Hopefully we can get some good ones sorted at some point. Atish Papa. I appreciate the prime. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. %, Buffalo. Definitely warm up before you do any aim training. Definitely. Right. Let's get into the demo, shall we? Oh, I appreciate it, Tish. Genuinely appreciate that. How do I see the outcome of the poll? His routine. Scream routine. Is the one 4 years ago, you mean? Or has he done a more recent one? Yeah. Okay. Maybe one to try, definitely. Oh, 100% Voltrox. And that's kind of what I'm hoping with this sort of series, is that it doesn't need to be that deep, it doesn't need to be that difficult, but finding something that works for you and finding something that you can use at any, like, you can mix between, is a super effective way of doing stuff. It doesn't game with passion. It doesn't. So it's annoying. We missed the excitement, but it's all good. You can see my stress at least. Serious? I thought it would as well. That's weird and fresh. Okay, this is the knife. We won the knife, so we're on to CT, and this is where we really struggled. Right, let's turn the music off, shall we? Let's get that sorted. Right. Oh, yeah. Game in. This is your demo. This is my demo. This is from the game we played last night, Blue, in ESCA. So we'll see some things I will look out for, and things I'd work on, and stuff like that. I can already tell you something that we did wrong in this pistol. You just don't want to make your hours useless. A lot of people just do useless hours. So if you don't know what we're doing, very simply, are they throwing a red smoke? Yes. If there's a red smoke, you're playing for an A hit. Here comes their smoke for CT. The problem, I'll tell you what the problem we already had was. In every single prac we've done, we've sent 2 to 3 people here. So we're kind of killing them as they come out, and it's the A player's responsibility to fight that. But for some reason, we didn't do that. If I get the first, I should have got the second. I put my crosshair too close. Oh, 100% gaming. And I could watch the VOD. Yo, Linus! How you doing? I'm good, man. I'm good. We could watch the VOD with the voice comms. But anyway. So we got a smoke and a kit. What do we do with that? We do throw it on and we do go for the defuse. It's a risky jump. And then we just kind of got pits it on. We're just missing our fights, I think. We're just kind of turtling up a bit too much and missing our fights. So they do the lurk smoke on A. Badly, because there's a massive gap on the left. They send one mid, sorry, A main, and we obviously fight that because if we fight this, we've got 2 to 3 people fighting that, and I can hold a rush. Yeah, I do think Gary gets very excited. One thing I do want to chat to him about is like, he doesn't need to do it every round. He does need to do it when we get like a sick thing and bring it up, but Gary's 1v1, not a bullet. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was so weird. We were just like, what the fuck's going on? That's so strange. Yeah, it's going good, Linus. It's going good. Yo, Erasus. How you doing, man? Erasus. Easers. I'm going to get this wrong forever, dude. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're 7-3 in ESCA. So we got the kill main, and we start the rotate, because here they have to hit B. We've got so many people A. It's 5v4. Here's probably something I mess up, so we're going to see how that happens. Yes, okay, so I get front, and then I'm on an island. And I'm having to win this fight here. Maybe I overextended and I need to just chill. But that's fine. It's an eco. And this is where we push main on A. I think we did this right. They just came with their rush, so here we go. So here I'm looking for any A smokes, basically, if they're throwing early A smokes, but they're not, so here they come. I get 3 and I just back out. I don't need to fight that. Bad nade, but it's fine. I got into my position. Their CT smoke sucks ass, man. Like, what is that for a CT smoke? That's such an ass CT smoke. Also, I want to see this flash. That flash is awful, by the way. We need to change that flash. Dongle, I'm sorry, but your flash should be... Oh, let me go back. Oh, these setups fucking suck ass. Okay, I need to go back 15 seconds. Okay, here we go. The flash should be popped here or up here. It doesn't need to go above here. Just needs to... Sorry, you can't see my fucking thing, can you? Give me a sec. Game capture properties. Capture cursor. There we go. I do, Callum. I do. We do Premiere. Yeah. So, hello. There's my mouse now. Yay! The flash should be here. In this bit here. Don't go over here. It's too high. It's too awkward. Throw it nicely here. And that will flash anyone on site. And with my swing, I can just swing here. Get the angle. I hate you can't... There we go. I can just swing nicely here for the fight. And then back in. Not playing any... Well, I might be, Callum. But right now, I'm just going to keep it chill. Because, look, I swing out on the flash. Maybe I could have got this kill, but this guy would have been blind. But we got the retake, which was great. One thing I do want to look at, actually, is... Flash and a smoke. Flash and a smoke. Maybe I could have thrown my own flash. Right. Perfect. Doesn't need to be used. Yeah, it's not a good flash. It makes it very difficult for me to fight with it. Okay, this is mid. I tuck. And then we push up. I'm getting mollied out. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they know they don't know me. Luke gets hit. Here, I should kill this guy quicker, but I suck my tracking. But Brad gets the trade. We get 1 for 1 for 1, and then it's, yeah, 3v2. And then it's 3v1 now. Yeah, Dongle needs to save here. Does he save? Oh, yeah, he goes onto site, and he's like, where the fuck are they? You think trigger discipline? I think my worry was that Brad was exposed. But I should have just noticed he wasn't. I should have waited and got to. So this is last night's match. Jesus. Okay, what do we do this round? This was an eco. I die. Call it islanding. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. What do I die to? Okay, I did. I died to the peak here. So I'm really unsure what we're doing. We keep like exposing then unexposing. So we're just like 1v1ing here. And I'm on an island, then waiting for Luke to peak. Yeah, we're just a bit like, a bit scared. We could have done with a little bit more there. Okay, so what happens here? So I'm playing, what do I do? So I only have this util. I go here, I'm just shouldering, fine. There's the smoke. I throw a molly here to slow him down. Let him come out mid. They're not aggressing on him. I pull back. Nothing out mid. We still hit the 1A. He kills him. And then it's a retake. So I have to take mid. Luke is far away, so I'm waiting for him. And no, it's 4v2. We save. And I die here. I had to make a decision. I made the wrong decision all in 2 or 3. I thought there was one behind me based on that flash. All gravy. Another eco. This is the one where we push? Yeah, we push cave. Need to see how we... So they're going up ramp here. If we just stuck B, we'd probably do pretty well. Oh yeah, this is where I missed somehow. Missed my shots. Okay, I want to see how that happens. Oh god, I just skipped way ahead. Not this one, this one. Okay, I want to see how I missed the shots here. HP! Why does... Right. First shot, okay. I don't understand how it's not hitting. That's tough. That's tough. That's one of those tough ones. Be saved. 6-1. We're losing 6-1, boys. This round is a mop-up. Yeah, I think I'm just slightly moving the first shot, Tommy, which pushes it up to left. It does, but not as crazy as I was holding it. So I think this is a... Oh, this is where Brad has a round, I think. Yeah, Brad has an absolute round here. So we take a main. Okay, maybe I was a bit too clicky. So we take a main. Brad goes to donut. And gets the kills donut, pretty sure here. Yeah, so he gets the one individual and then takes the fight again. Kills the second guy. What a peak. Great shit. And then they come towards B, it seems. Dongle gets one and dies, so I assume it's this peak here. Luke gets the red. They're not pushing A at all. I'm too lax, I think. I need to push A there. But it is a 5v2, I don't need to. So we've seen the one thingy. I'm moving now. Oh, Dongle should have got that kill. But Gary picks up. Do you guys have a passive middle setup? We do, yes. We tried to, but I think we got scared to do it. Like, that cross setup was passive, but Luke was too active on this angle. So he died. Sorry, this angle. So he died, and then Brad came to here. So it's a problem, like, Yeah, 100% CT. That's what I said to my team. Like, we played to not lose. And then on T side, we played to win. That was literally it. So what we need to do is Luke needs to be more comfortable taking this angle with me taking this angle here. And that's the passive. The problem is we had 3 here. And what really should happen is Brad should come here, or Luke, the other plays here, and I play here. But we didn't allow ourselves to do that. Okay, so this mid, we're fighting for it? No. I'm playing passive, I'm just throwing util. So I would say this is not good for me. I should just jump straight to donut. I realized this after the game that I was playing way too safe, and I should just back out. Too early with the spray. They should know I haven't got mid with that. So now I'm here, and they do the split. Last night we only played ESEA, yeah. So it's 6-0 in UKIC and 7-3 in ESEA. So once they're taking red here, which I know I should have just... Here, I should have thrown my smoke. I should have thrown my smoke immediately, but I fucked my smoke there.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
We're in challenges in UKIC. Yo, Scaramouche. Another fucking 5 gifted. Dude. Thank you very much. Scaramouche, you need to save your money, brother. I appreciate you, but goddamn. Okay, this is a 3v1. We should win this. Yeah. Oh, you must see Gary. Okay, he doesn't. We win that. Again, well played by Brad that round. Really held us in there. Thank you, thank you. We got our toughest game on Sunday, so they're also 5 or 6-0. Full-time gamers. Oh, I appreciate you, Scaramouche. That is very, very kind. Thank you. Okay, this one, I think we do the exact same thing. But this time I go straight towards donut. So I do my mid shit, and then I go, oh, no, I don't. I play back here. Because I'm seeing that Brad is watching donut. When he really should be watching main. And I should be watching donut. But then I come red because they push B and make sure there's no one behind. See, this is the... We had a big chat about this round, right? We were 3B. Right? 3B. If you're 3B, you should be fighting site, is what we discussed. Like, if you are 3B, one should be pillar here, and if it gets mollied, either plays into the fight here or goes into cave, right? If, which was the case, Brad was here, tries to take a shot, fine. But then Dongle should not be hidden on long. If we are 3B, we are fighting site. At least 2-1. That should be our game. 2 kills, 1 death. Even if it's 1 kill. Yo, Blake! How you doing, brother? Here, we're at a problem. Because they were like, oh, yeah, you should just run mid and rotate here. We're like, well, we have no space here. We have none of this space, right? We have to... Even further, actually. We don't have none of this space. Can't be upset. You're snow in this stream. So this is a at least 1-for-1 trade. Maybe even if they're tucked here, they get 2. Even if they're tucked here, waiting to hear us jump up, they get 2. He knows you, Snow. He's stealing you. When did you start playing CSGO, CS2? About 10 years ago, I believe. About 10 years ago. Quite a while. So, in my opinion, we should be having at least 1 fighting here. Or 2 here ready to fight. AWP posted here is fine for the kill ramp here. And then it should be maybe a 2 fighting for at least a 2-3 kills. And then we play 3 retake, having control of long. That should be the setup, because I will have at least a flash and Luke will have a smoke. And maybe even a Molotov as well. So that is a perfect retake. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, it's so annoying that nade kicked it away. They said he was ramp. I disagreed with this call. I was pretty sure he's cave, but I trusted the call. As you got to. Doesn't go for the AWP is insane, but there we go. So we're 7-3 down so far. And we're fighting mid this round. Oh my god, I am lagging here. What the fuck? Hello. Hello, demo. Okay, they're pushing up onto B. What are we doing B? So Brad's died. Pushing into cave for the pick. Oh no, in cave with the pick. Yeah, go nitpick, nitpick, nitpick. 1-for-1 trade. They're onto site. Gets Gary. Dongle gets caught. Why is that? Why is that? Gary has an AWP? Yes. And he has a smoke and a Molotov. Right. So, in my opinion, right here, throw a smoke ramp. Back off, throw a smoke ramp. You have a Molotov as well. There, Molotov ramp. Or Molotov. He's relying on the fight hit. Exactly, Gary. Smoke fucking ramp. Yo, Ryan! Fucking love you, dude. How you doing? Imagine you wake up 2016 and you hop on CSGO and you see these maps. Which one are you choosing? Black, Gold, Insurgent, Library, or Marquez? Those were the maps? I do not remember playing any of those maps. Yeah, he was tunnel vision to fight. 100%. Oh, yeah. But now I'm a mid player. Snow. I'm mid, not A. So I'm using my nades mid. Honestly, I don't even remember any of them, dude. Black Gold was an awesome map. Ooh. Cobblestone, I miss too, Ryan. I miss it. Yeah, there's a lot of shit in CS, Ryan. In COD, it was literally just, how can we get into the site as quickly as possible using nades to slow them down or maybe kill them? Yeah, I'm the A rotate, but the problem is what I'm doing is, like, this is a problem. I need to do this. Rather than doing my util set here and jumping here, I'm doing the util set here and doing this. It's just not good. I need to be doing this bit to here. Chatty Badger, how you doing? Is that Kyle K7YLP? I'm going to go with Kyle. Could be wrong. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ryan. Exactly. It is Kyle. Nice. Nice. So, yeah. And that puts Dongle on an island. He's lucky to get one. And then he's just getting split on. Ah, there we go. Yeah, nice. Hi, Kyle. Yes, Chatty! Time to lose it all, baby. And then it's a 1v2 retake for me, and I'm not going for it because I'm 61 HP. Okay. So we're 8-3 down. We play for a lane crunch here. Okay. How good's that flash? Because I bet it's really bad. Yep, bad. Second one better. Second one is better. We've taken lane. They have to go A now. This round really annoyed me. So I have a nade. I try and info. Pick someone close. Don't see anyone. Right. They have to be pushing into temple. I molly temple. That doesn't go far enough. That's really good to know. But we have... Gary has a smoke flash nade, right? This is retake. Yeah, if we smoke elbow, we should be getting the smoke back, 100%. But this is the thing, we weren't doing our usual shit. So Gary has a smoke flash nade. Dongle has 2 flashes. Luke has 2 flashes? No. Has a molly smoke, right? Mollying closer here, maybe, is the answer. Or even just not even pushing at all. I don't have that anymore. There we go. So yeah, we're in a position to be able to retake, and we don't. So Luke is forced into the fight with the molly. I'm flashed back. Die, 1v1, we won. Whereas if we had, with the util we have, if we had smoked main here, we could even molly boost. You can do it all from back here. Or we molly here. We flash into sight. I agree. I agree. You can molly here. You can force them into temple. Like, we just didn't do any of that. We're not flashing like here for the initial peak. Like, we're doing a lot of stuff just like running in. It was just not good CS. And then we leave Brad to die. Depends on the map and the positioning, Ryan. It's not normal, but there is a way of playing retake. For Ancient... Oh my god, of course this is up. I need to get rid of that because it's the half. For Ancient, most likely you want your A player to one and done. So quite often if you're playing route 3 mid, you might try and flash over here and get your A player to run quick and get at least 1 kill, maybe 2 if the flashes work. But that's only to pressure. Then the next thing is stopping them to go temple. So you throw a molly and they've smoked CT most of the time. So then you can then molly here or just keep flashing and mollying towards these so they can't. Yeah, 100%. I know them as well, Buffalo. It's just the fact we just didn't do them. Just didn't do them at all. We just sped it up. %, Buffalo, 100%. Right, so pistol, we lose again because they were ready for our strap. They fucking sent us. And probably I did the wrong pathing here. Yeah, this is the thing, like, firstly, Polar, hee, thank you very much for your follow. I appreciate you. Yeah, I may be doing the wrong pathing, but in my opinion, like, we really struggling with pistols. And so Gary's gone out on A, right? Yeah, if he can get to here and he's just putting pressure here, I think that's better than him coming out to here. But, you know, whatever. And then this guy's sight. If we're playing, we said fight long. So can't go up for some reason. Okay. So my pathing is for the long fight. Oh, why is it paused? Oh yeah, because we're paused. I'm dumb. Oh my god, that's way too far. Okay, yeah, I need to find something that's... This is a really well played by him, by the way. But... So he knows here's the rush. He flashes off the wall here. The guy long gets a kill. I'm here to trade it. And we're just like dying to this guy here. Yeah, Gary's here. He's put himself in a really awkward position. Once he gets to here, He's going too far. Yeah, he instant takes his flash out and flashes. A team like this, if anything, it's better to slow down because they are pushing into you. And if you are losing the fights like we are, we need to slow down, use our utility and use our team play, which we have, to be more effective. The problem we had on CT is we were just trying to force it rather than actually winning it, if that makes sense. We weren't comfortable in the positions and the fights we were taking. Shoemaker Jones, thank you so much for your follow. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah. He instantly knows. I think we pathed incorrectly here, in my opinion. I think it should be first two come here, last two come this way. If we're fighting for long. It's the last two's job is this, first two's job is this. And we do that. And then they just get deleted. Yeah, but the call was long, so we take it. I ain't changing the call midway. Zog, thank you very much for your follow, dude. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Heard you're bringing your chair to LAN. I might be doing the same. Right, so it's 10-3, guys. So there's no one mid. I've called that. Called no one mid. We're going to try and pull you till. I've seen no one mid. Got full mid control here. What LAN am I attending? Epic LAN, Ryan. Epic, epic, epic. So here I should probably stop, to be honest. Should probably get all this info and stop, but I take it too far and died to this guy. Probably maybe jumping across might be better, but we're just trying to pull in util, so move on. How did we play? We won both of them. I played badly in the first one, better in the second. Okay. So mid. Nothing mid. I've got full mid info. We should be, you know, playing towards mid now, in my opinion, but yeah, I've heard that as well. Do you guys still go to LAN? That's sick. Standing desk only tournament. That's sick, Ryan. How is all the fam? You guys all good? It's been a while since I've spoken to Dev. I hope he's doing well. Okay, so I've got all the info we've got mid. We've walked out A. So it's 11-3 down, by the way. We've got the play here, so this is good. We pulled the rotate. I'm solo mid at the moment. I'm waiting. Waiting for Gary. Nice. Ah, Goat Sim is a great game, so I fucking dink dongle here. But yeah, maybe I didn't go wide enough. I'm trying to look. Sorry, I've come back. Yeah, it's been last LAN I went to was an I series as well. Okay, so I should have got that kill, but that's fine. Dongle cleans it up. Gary gets the kill. Splitting A, 5v2. Pushes out, gets the kill. What util do we have? We have a smoke, but we save it. He's saving. Good stuff. Yeah, so here, gone for the info mid. I get running sideways fucking MP9'd because the gun is great. Oh, is it UMP'd? Is he fucking UMP? Yeah, UMP running sideways. They're pushing me. Full dongle to help. Brad and Thingy pick it up. Nice. And now we're in a 4v1. Gary's a bit on an island. So I want to try and help him. Yeah, and he kills him anyway. Yo, Than! Than, you need to give up 1.6. Legend stopped. That's what I heard. I-58. Does it not? Yeah, that one's too far. I went too close. This is the one you're meant to do. If I throw it. Just around. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's the one you meant to throw. I went to the close wall for some reason. Okay, so we die on this play. It's 11-5. We then take mid. I panic spray transfer, but Gary gets the kill and Luke get the kill mid, which is ideal. We then do a 2v2. And then Gary gets the trade here. And then it's the 1v1, which is really weird. Waits for Gary, which is perfect, by the way. Really fucking good. And then Gary runs all the way to A. Wait, so what happens here? This guy thinks it's B? Wait. Why does he think it's B? So he thinks with that shot, he's going B. That's just Gary fucking up with his super strike. He doesn't realize it's not B and he saves. He's got an AWP. And I think that's what I call here. I was like, he's saving an AWP. He's saving an AWP. Care. Yeah. Read the wrong... I should have thrown my nade. It would have been nice. But that also is nice. Chunk some good damage. Get the kill. Was another one. It's an AWP. They chase him down. Well, Luke pushes the pressure on him. I can flash for the angle. We've pulled the rotation to A right now. I'm walking to B. There's one mid. Do I run here? Because this is probably a massive giveaway. Yeah, I do. He's close. Yeah. This flash to try and play myself. I just do too much. I'm just going too quick. I'm going too quick. I need to slow down. Yeah, it's very light on it, isn't it? It's unlucky. Gets the kill nicely. It's a 4v1. We must know it's an AWP again. And then Luke goes to chase him. Sees him. Makes work of it, but gets it. Yes, nice chatty. Yeah, getting those sorted is really, really useful. So we call attack for some reason. Pretty sure to discuss. We're at 11-7 now. Here comes the A rush. We know there's an AWP. Pretty sure we should know anyway. We get picked by Brad. But then, by the way, I want to show you this shot. Oh, is it? No, it's not this one. Oh, never mind. We keep the pressure on. Keep hold of A. Oh, yeah. Big round, by the way, guys. Big fucking round from me here. You ready? Grab the fucking AWP. So I can hold the AWP push. We hear none of them. So I'm like, where the fuck are they coming from? Still not pushing temple. Here's where the util should be coming. There's the molly. This is what we should be doing in retakes. And we don't win a single fight on this. 5v1. I missed the shot. 1v5, baby. A 1v5. What do we have? A nade. Nade flash. and a flash. Oh, I just skipped all the way back, really. It's not this round. Which round is it? This round. Almost shot his toes off, yeah. Okay. So, 5v4. 0 and 9. It's Luke. He has a nade. He has a smoke flash. Yeah, why is he fighting this? Why are you trying to nade as well? Actually insane. Insane. Why are we not? We've planted for donut. That's crazy. That's so criminal. You let Gary die. We have the plant here. We have 2 nades. We can just bank them off here. Oh, yeah. Forces Dongle into a weird fight. In my opinion, Dongle should go on the side, but that's panic. He has Keyte, but misses the timing. Isn't that just ego? Panic. I think it's panic. You're in a 5v4. You know where they are. You can nade them for loads of damage. You don't think to set yourself up for late round. You don't realize the positions you have and can hold. Like, yeah, it's pure nerves. But we win the round. 11-8. He was under fragging. He has 8 frags. So it's just panic and nerves. And the tac tech is just fucking hilarious. Right, okay, so we group up. I'm molly close. They're not taking mid here. We hear them take lane, I'm pretty sure. Gary calls it. We have an AWP again on A. I should be flashing for the peak. But they're not calling it. They miss. We hear the AWP. Yeah, so we've had a chat about this. Firstly, Luke should be here, not here, for this part. I should be flashing here. Maybe I'm not doing it quick enough. That's on me. But this is a play. This is fine. It's very awkward. So yeah, Dongle's doing the flash. Luke dies on sight. He's too far away, and pretty sure we don't have any smokes down. No, we do. He just kind of fluffs it a bit. We then take mid. It does, yeah. The flash lands here. Okay. I then call for someone else's smoke, I'm pretty sure, later. Is it this round? No, this round we walk. I disagree with the play we made, by the way, this round. Even though we won it, I think if I'm this close and Dongle's this far, and Gary's here, a really better play is 3 of them, 2 there, 1 here. OLED gamer. There's a smoke here. He's sprayed it all. If I can get to this corner while he's reloading, I have a look. like a really, really strong lurk, I can call numbers. And we're 3v2 here. And we know there's one at least. So I'm here, right? I've heard the MP9, I've heard him run away. This is massive for me. That I can just lurk through here and I can get in a corner. We get a pick on Heaven, right? To me, Dongle's too close to me. We should be going up here. But, because this is a really tight choke point. What, over here? The reason I went here is because I heard him around here. So I didn't want to come across this side and be seen coming out of the smoke. That's why. So once I'm here... I panicked. I should have just taken the shot. Wasn't expecting the guy close there, but got lucky with the fight win. Stay with Dongle. No, he's got long. I can tuck there. I don't need to fight. But we got a flash. Dongle's exposed with low HP. How much time did Dongle have to retreat there? So Dongle's 100 HP here. So I'm trying to keep with him. He takes long. We know it's not long. I leave him to go close cave. There are different distances. Pulls gun bomb without changing. It's fine. I shouldn't have died here, but fine. Dongle goes ramp here. He doesn't go here. You and Dongle trade pretty well for each other, and your positioning works well together. Yeah, to be fair, we played together well, but yes, we're really good at sticking together. The two people to do that. No, it's usually me and Brad who pair up, but... Yeah, he could have gone either way, but he just keeps facing. But we pick it up. But that's money we could have saved. But our money's good, so... It's money they get. With a MP9 kill, or MP7 kill. 11-9. I nade for info. Nothing close. We can push out. Re-smoke red. Bit deeper than I wanted. I hold heaven because called for. It's fine. We're putting... How good's our pressure in donut? I want to see that. Oh, we're moving together. Bit scared fighting, if I'm honest. Molly back's fine. We do have a nade as well, but... We have a nade here. We do not need to fight it, but fine, we fight it together. Get the kill. Good work together. I get close to box, so I'm not going to be shot from above. It was a good decision. Easy kill. Brad's waiting main. This gets messy. Why are we aggressing so fast into A? Gary has full util belt here, and we're still pushing into a fight. We could double nade, or at least one nade, one hold. So here, full util belt. We need to slow down. You can see the guy's like we're still pushing into that fight. Gary does well to come out, but he still has full util. Brad's going main. I have a flash. I see the guy coming across with no jump, kill, and then Brad gets him. Holds him tight. So that's 11-10. We got full momentum. It's just... Yeah, I think he's a very aggressive player. I don't think he focuses on his util a lot. But it is something that we need to work on, because a situation like that, if he mollies the site from left side donut, we just slow it down. We expose two players. We kill them from distance. I am 26k on Premier. Whereas if we're just taking those fights, you see they just switch between the boxes. We also have 2 nades. We can nade towards Temple and behind Baroki if needs. We go through it together, Chaddy. We also have a coach that reviews some of our games, and we also have an analyst who looks at our games and gives us a high overview. How many cheaters do you run into? Varies on the time. Beginning of the season, I ran into a lot. Now, not so many. This is pure nerves, right? This is us not taking the second to be like, oh shit, okay, we're taking into a site. They are pistols. We can take a split second to util dump and then take the site. Yeah, it's not actually that bad. It's just that's a bad nade. I need to figure a better one. But I've been caught by a guy close, so that's why I'm clearing it. It's not as bad as people think, I think. I thought I played a cheater the other day. I reviewed it. He's not cheating. It's so I think this is where I double smoke red, because I don't think we should go further than this angle. It's just 2 of us. They're putting pressure ramp. I molly into elbow or ninja or wherever you call it. Africa. Nothing. Re-smoke red. Guy is playing close. White Jasmine. Yo, yo, yo. Can you give tips on how to find perfect crossfire and how to win more? Perfect crossfire, there isn't one. It all depends on what is comfortable for you and also sort of your ability to see it on the screen and during fights. You should always be able to find your crosshair. It should never disappear. Your crosshair, you shouldn't focus on your crosshair. You should be focusing just around it. So like around here. And you should, well, it's actually bigger than that. It's like here. And, you know, you need to focus on your your minimap and stuff like that. Your crosshair is just kind of giving you a guide to where the round is happening. And yes, just play more, win more. You just need to get a good warm-up routine going and just, you know, play with someone else. Play with, at least with 1 other people you know. You might win more. It'll probably double your chances of winning, honestly. You might just be playing for the sake of playing rather than actually focusing on parts. Yes, you're doing an aim routine, but is it a warm-up? Is it a training routine? Like, you should be doing 10 to 20 minutes to warm up, and then you should be playing bugs. You shouldn't do more than that. So we've double smoked. We've taken control. Play the game and analyze why you're not winning. Or why you're losing certain fights. Like, I'm analysing my game now because I need to look at what is going wrong. So I've heard... Have I heard the rotate? Sorry, I'm just checking something. That's way too far back. No, I haven't. So I'm playing close. I'm close red. I see Gary taking donut space, so I go back to help him. And we're splitting A. Gary peeks to an AWP. Yes, this is the shot I want to show. Because holy... Right. Luke fucking destroys him. But we're creeping. This is a very common angle for the AWP to peek. Exactly, Cash. I'm sounding like a moaner, but aren't you wasting nades on mid? For example, rounds where you naded close mid, when you can instant nade off the far wall near stairs, or Molotov near heaven when they haven't smoked elbow. Honestly, it's just getting used to the comfort of smoking for the jump up, because I can't always take that fight, and it's always good to be there for the Molotov. As for that nade, it's because I've been caught out with that position before. So in the mid round, so I was clearing it for that mid round basically. Sorry, late reply at work. That's a nice setup for you guys having those members of the team analyzing your games. Yeah, it's really, really nice, Chatty. Really, we're really, really lucky. I do think that is a bold peak, if I'm honest. We have a smoke, flash, and nade. He could just pop a flash off here. He knows that he's Molotov'd it, so it has to be close. We're still quite far from A main. You know, we're here. And, oh my god, here. Do they have any util? No, okay. It's a bold peak, but Luke gets the absolute fucking destruction shot. And I smoke CT. Slightly early on the pick, I get the kill mid. We know one is CT. We don't know where last is. I'm pretty sure I die here and Dongle gets trade because Dongle comes with me, which is great. I come across. Dongle isn't exposed. No, good. He sees this guy, gets the kill. As a great trade. Really, really good. Really solid. They pause again. Oh no, we pause, I think, because someone needed piss or water or something like that. And then they push A, I think. There's my close nade. The early flash I just don't need to do. I don't need to do this. This is something I'm just trying to apply pressure. But we get the trades A. They're going to rotate A. We still want to take it. Brad's on an island here. He's going out solo a bit too much here. But he feels like he's got the space because he's an AWP. I molly deep so they can't push behind it. I think Dongle should plant here, but he plants there. Fine. Just to the right. Okay. And then we take main. I get boosted and I lose this fight. This is a fight I've lost many, many times from boost and I don't know why. You need to work on your tension management. Dongle has a nade and a flash. I get flashed. Still miss the shot though. My crosshair's too close. So I smoke donut. I don't actually know if that works. No, it's bad smoke. Okay, I need to go further left. What is that flash? What flash gets me here? Is that my team flash? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Gary drops a team flash. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then Dongle clears up. Hope you had a good shit. Yeah, I think I need to do that, Buffalo. I think you're right, 700. I think I'm going to be seen first, so I need to take the advantage back. Okay, so I've got full mid control. I'm mollying there, Africa, just in case they're tucked. I'm not waiting for the peak, though. I don't know why. I think because I heard a flash. Lumbee! How's it going? White Jasmine, if I'm to give you 3 pieces of very key advice, it's consistency, consistency, consistency. Right? That's it. If you can play 4 to 5 times a week and you get on and you do 5 minutes of aim bots, the way you enjoy it, the way you feel like is having an impact on your aim, you can do 5 to 10 minutes of aim rush or fast aim reflex just to get your tracking nice and neat. And then you dive into pugs and you analyze how you died rather than just blaming them for being better. All spelled differently, exactly. You will get better. Like, there is no way you are not getting better. The thing is, if you are doing all that and then you're diving into pugs and you're just swinging everything, not understanding why you're dying, not understanding why you running around is giving the enemy an advantage, then you are not analyzing and understanding why you're dying. And you might need to get a coach. Flash didn't help, but it wasn't why I died. It's a lot nicer than other maps, I would say, Ryan. It's a lot nicer. Sounds like Tony Blair with his education speech. Hey, chuck me into politician. That's what all the influencers do nowadays, right? They try and become like politicians later in life. Mr. Beast for president and all that. Likes the stream. Yes, Afresh. Yes. Okay, so we're Group B. This is the flash I'm doing. Pop. Gives Luke close play. He's dropped his util. We know one so. Yes, sir. Yeah, I get that, Ryan. I do get that. How long have I been playing CS? About 10 years. Maybe 12. I think it's 10 though. A fucking decade. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we caused a rotation here. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We didn't cause anything really. Kept him honest though, and we're leaving Luke. I'm asking what he wants. He wants to stay, so I go wide. Go wide. And now I'm here. I got bomb. They have no info. I have no util. Dongle throws back his smoke. And we have a cave smoke and a short smoke. We have... I think in late round, it's kind of criminal that we're not clearing. But I understand it. He kind of got baited into that. We're then waiting for the smoke. We have to take the fight. Guy pushes onto site. Dongle gets the kill. I've heard one close. Sparkles! I am a 26k rating. Okay. We can play late. Brad can jump up. He can give me his molly, but he doesn't. That's not necessary. Get the close kill. He gives me his molly. I then think I could molly it, but I'm not on the angle I need to do, and it's going to take too long. So, oh, apparently once this loading screen comes up, you can't fucking change it. Well, you're doing road to 20k. I wouldn't say as many cheaters at the moment. No, I would say we're pretty good, to be honest. I would say I did at the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the season, like before when I was like eight kills, 8 matches, I had like 2 to 3 back-to-back cheaters. But then straight after that, it was fine. Like I took like a week break and then came back to it and was fine. How are you finding like 20k, 15 to 20k? Because I always wonder if like people sort of cheat as they're not getting promoted, if that makes sense. If they're trying to like push for 20k, but they're struggling, so they try and cheat to get a bit higher up. Sparkles, always there with the great content. But anyway, that was the match. That was the big comeback. 11-3 down to 13-3 in our ASCA match. Big. That puts us 7-3 in the season, which is really, really fucking key. If we can keep that up, hopefully we can make playoffs A. But won very rarely. Oh, fair enough. That's quite good. I do worry once I start getting to like 28k. I think my friends started to see a few more. I think the thing you find in like 26k plus is like the face it 2.8ks that just kind of are ready to just tear your head off. It's insane. Yeah, Elu. I wonder if they come at the beginning of the season and the end of the season. That's where we see them most. And then the in-between in the season, like the middle part, is where they're like at the top end, right? Really at the top end. When's our next match? Our next match is Sunday, 7:30. Any tips for feeling more smooth with the mouse? Tension management. Tension management is all about smoothness. So I'm just disconnecting my mouse so it's wireless now. How do you grip the mouse? I was just going to absolutely really hold it, but I was scared I was going to break it. Do you really grip it, like in a panic situation, which is what I used to do? Or are you pretty good at being pretty light on the mouse? That's a bit of a... That's tension management, basically. And that tension management works in your hands, your wrist, and your forearm, right? So you need to be pretty solid at all that movement. And that comes from patience, a little bit of stress management, and just learning to be comfortable with that experience. Yeah, Fresh. Well, you're 25k now, Fresh. So, well, actually just shy of. So you know, gotta get comfortable with it. Sparkles is the big dog. Big dog of the skins. Yes, the Ninja Diffuse Master. That's right. Brandis, my wrist is on the mouse pad. I'm a palm grip with a slight claw up top, and my here and here is on the mouse pad. Of course, the sexy edits, Lumby. Of course. Sparkles is OG. There we go, Fresh. Fresh has gives you the knowledge. Oh, really, Alu? Was there a good VAC ban? Are you doing a video series for it, Sparkles? Or are you just kind of doing that through stream? Yeah, first one's a banger. The last two kills were pretty key. Pretty fucking key, Lumby. I'm glad I got the modes. I wanted the molly to then go back and do it, but they got too aggressive too quickly and tapped it, so I got nervous. So I thought, fuck it, I have to swing this. You don't stream, fair enough. Considering the video series, that's a pretty good idea. They do pretty well usually, but again, you know a lot more than me, so. Ryan, you're always young, brother. Me and you, we're young at heart. You know, we're still here. We're still going to lands. You know. That's young. That's fucking young. Yo, Funky. That could be quite cool, Elu. I hope so. I do hope people got backed. Liam Taylor, do you think it makes a difference if you have 1,000 eDPI? Oh, I see what you're saying. 1,000 DPI, so 1 and 1,000 or 800 1.25. So from my very basic understanding, and from what I've read, the higher your DPI, the better your mouse sends information to the computer, right? So if you have 1,000 DPI in one, your micros will be a lot tighter, a lot more accurate, because every little bit will be picked up. I'm on 800, and there's going to be very slight sort of moments of not being picked up, which means your micros could be affected by this, right? 30 years young, exactly. Yeah, 32 is still young. 32 is still young. So it is all personal preference, probably around the 800, 1000 mark, but you will get slightly better input lag. So less input lag. If you go from 800 to 1600, the input lag is less. It's the same with 400 to 800, your input lag will be less, but the effects are fairly minimal. A lot of pros are sticking around the 800 mark. So 800, 1.25 is a pretty solid place to stay. Nat, you're 40. 40 is young. Got years ahead of you. Same mouse, same color. We love to see that. We love to see that. Yeah, I'm going to try 1600 as well, afresh. Definitely. No unks at heart allowed. Love me.
Reporting in.
Dial Rep. Appreciate the sub on YouTube, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you. Cleaner lines. There we go, Lombi. I appreciate you, Uncle Boxshot. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Genuinely glad. Yeah, aim rush is insane, man. Aim rush is actually insane. How you got out of silver ratings, I literally can't at all. And my 600 hours is just cooked. White Jasmine, I played the game for a long time. I played CSGO before CS2 and COD 4 Pro Mod before that. It is a slog. I've played a lot of hours of FPSs. I would say if you are 600 hours in and you're silver, happily, I will review your demo right now. So if you jump in the Discord, !Discord, send into the, which channel should you put it in? Just put in the general chat. Just put in what you'd want to, a game. So you can get like the link for the game on your thing. And I will watch it. And I will give you some few things to just look out for. And you can work on. And then just keep that in your mind and work on it. I'm happy to do that. And yeah, we have the same mouse, so I'll do it. 100%. No worries, Liam. Ooh, Trepex. I think it's really difficult to evaluate that because I was 1610 on my Zowie, and I don't think, and I jumped from 240 to 480, right? So if you put me 480, sorry, that's hertz. Brain, come on. If you put me on the same hertz, OLED 27 and Zowie, that's the only test, I think. I think that's the only way you're going to be able to test for me and for each individual what will actually improve you. I do think probably a 24-inch could be better for just CS, but I'm not doing it just for CS. I think most people won't be doing it for just CS. And I do think OLEDs have a much richer color. You can go 1440p, which is also super nice. And I do think that crispness is also super nice for gaming as well. So you're 40 in December. Beautiful. Uncle Buck, I'm 25k almost, but I feel like the rank is much too high for me. I'm losing a lot of 1v1 fights or openers. Well, even if it's high for you, you're challenging yourself, and that is the main thing, right? You're pushing yourself. And if you're pushing yourself, you're improving. So we'd love to hear it, Buckshot. Yo, Trivial. Yeah, all of Vitality use 400. Donk uses 800. Kiyosaki uses 800. Tessus uses 1600. Honestly, it's not that deep. Play to learn, play to improve. Mezzi played on a laptop. Donk played with over 100 ping. Progression to pro, Ryan, is ESCA opens. So that's open to entry. They're all opens, just depending on your elo. Then you go to intermediate or inters above that, but you can get a jump to main. Then you go from inters to main to advanced to ECL, and then ECL to like pro. Hell yeah, the first Microsoft IntelliMouse. Yes, yes, yes. That's the good stuff. Yeah, Zach. All about the five bots on aim rush. It's where you learn. It's where you push it. You don't actually get close to winning, but you push it. Exactly, old Bert. Exactly. Where can you find that sweet spot? Where can you get comfortable to just get into, what's it called? Not the focus zone. Flow state. Flow state. How do you send a demo? Well, you can send a demo by getting on Discord. So ! Discord. I'll chuck that in the thing now. Jump it on there and you can, I'll show you if you don't know how to do it, and it's not going to show up, is it? Oh, come on, Nightbot. There we go. And I'll show you if you can't find the link, you can send to me. Uncle Buckshot, thank you very much for your follow. I appreciate you, dude. And Rude Muffin and James, appreciate you guys. Yo, Coops, not sure if you can help, but how do you know if there's any way I can see how much my sticker on my gun is scratched? That's not a question for me. Sparkles, he's your man. And Lombi knows as well. You keep swapping between the two, killing me from being consistent. Yeah, I would stick with one. If you got a 540 Zowie, try that for like a month. Go with that for a month. And then switch to the 480, go for a month. That's kind of how you'll be. No way is the Zoe FK named after that. Which is, by the way, it's called Zoe, not Zowie. Found out at the HLTV Awards. I've been saying Zowie for too long. Yeah, he was insane, wasn't he? Neo was the GOAT. Yes, gaming with passion. Matty's does play with that mouse pad. QCK heavy that looks like absolute dog water. Paul Allen. I know, it's crazy, Coops. Yeah, it's like the oh my god, I'm gonna forget the name of it. The Logitech MX something. Logitech MX. It's not. Is it the MX? I'm gonna get this absolute butcher it. It's not the MX. I'm gonna see if I can find it quickly. Orders. Logitech. The mouse I absolutely loved was. I haven't got order of it. Can't tell you. It's the one that was like kind of like the original of this, but wired. Absolutely love that mouse. Appreciate you, White Jasmine. I'll see if I can... Yo, Derek Hale. I am 26k. 26k on Premiere. So, White... just put it into the chat room. Just put it into chat room. That's fine. I'll look at it there. I can always delete it. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, this is where I start getting stupid. How do I open it? Ooh, there's a new QCK speed, is there? Interesting. Yeah. Emilia's Heaton. G305? G305? Not that one, but yeah, that's a classic as well. I'm trying to think of the one I can't. It's like the one that had like the gun metal on it that sometimes had bullet holes in it. Was it Logitech? I feel like it was, but I can't remember exactly. That was the OG one. EC is it? Oh, real? The EC is. That's interesting. Go to mouse. Well, you'll get there one day, Derek. You'll get there one day. We believe. It's all good. I've got the link. Oh, this is going to break multi-chat, isn't it? There we go. Sorry, Trivial. Should be fine, though. I don't remember the UK county champs. Not at all. Is that the one where everyone was shouting at each other? Yo, Rage, how's it going? How's it going? How do I... Oh, there. There we go. Got it. Figured it out in the end, boys. Don't worry about it. Right, let's get chewing gum out of my mouth. Whoa. Appreciate you, Derek. Have a good one. Good luck on your grind too.
I'm in position.
Right, okay. Which... Oh my god, it's Rops! White. Who am I... What's the name? White Jasmine. Which is your name? Who am I following? Nice, Elu. Did you get any free merch? That does sound fun, to be honest, Kane. That does sound like a good laugh. Your Rops, okay. Let me change the crosshair color. The real Rops. I mean, that's a pretty fucking solid way to start, right? Like, I would say you're following your teammates, you're all going long, you're playing together. Here, I would recommend, just because you are blocking everybody, like, I would recommend you coming out and helping your teammate here. Just because you give then your two teammates the ability to help you. But just a slight bit of advice. That they kill each other. I mean, solid crosshair placement on his head and you get the kill. Nice. Okay. One thing I will say about this peak here, right, is you know they're on this angle, right? You don't slice the pie here. You know they're on this angle here. Keep ready for the fight. Because you are slicing the pie on this guy, but they can swing you like this. So if you have your crosshair... Yo, Lambo, how's it going, brother? If you have your crosshair out here, you have a better chance of, like, getting that kill. Because I'll try and slow it down so you can kind of see what I mean. But like, well, you're in open for this one, but let's go back here. Exactly. You're having to flick out a lot. You'll see it here. You're reloading in the open, bold, while down, but here. Yeah, nice kill. You're flicking, you're having to flick right a lot. You're doing this a lot. So try and find a way that you don't have to do that. So you're just doing little movements like this. That's where you want to be. A fresh out here trying to get a job. Good luck to you, brother. Yeah. You're all fighting this angle. Leaving this guy. This guy, I guess, will have the flank. At the end of the day, it's a pug. It's relatively low elo. Take your fights. Right, that's next death. Right, okay. Get your AK out. What's the play? Appreciate you, Snow. I get you just getting the AK. You just want to take up fights. I would say having some util. You have 300, you could buy a smoke. Having a smoke is super useful. If you're going to play towards lower here, you can smoke here, which allows you to jump up box and take fight short, easy. If you don't smoke here, you're then exposed to here and here. Right? So just spending that extra 300 to get a smoke for here is massive. Absolutely massive. Yeah. Decent enough crosshair placement. You're watching for a push. You're being too active on the angle, I would say. By any chance, have you heard, like, keep moving? Is that like a bit of advice you've been given? Because it's something that I heard, and it's something that then I felt like... Dust 2. Not my favorite map either, but you don't always have to be moving. The key to movement isn't... I'll make a note of this. I'll just make some notes. I'm just making notes so I can come back to it and maybe show you kind of what I'm talking about. And then... It doesn't mean small movements, right? It doesn't mean these little, like, things that you're doing here. Oh my god, I hate this bit. Where you're just, like, doing this. That's what it means. Nice kill, by the way. Good crosshair placement here. You know they're pushing. Yeah, okay. I've made a note of AD, not WASD, right? So here, you're just ADing, right? Perfect. You've got crosshair, good spot. You see this shadow, perfect, right? Here, the fight's coming round to you and you're running towards him. You pressing W makes you inaccurate. If you had held A, you can then counter strafe with D perfectly. By the way, interested how long will take you to finish Viscos benchmark when you try it. I'm interested as well, Trivial. I'm interested as well. Yeah, it's really good for pro play, I agree. Okay. You do what I do. You do what I do. If you swing an angle like that and you've gone into cover, don't immediately then swing back out if you see somebody. Because if you think about it, right? If you're holding an angle, let's say you're holding this angle, right? And you see somebody swing here, you're going to take a shot, right? And a better player might do a little spray, a little burst, right? So you doing this and then coming back, you could open yourself up to that shot. So take a second and then re-peek. Right. Don't just kind of go straight back into the fight. And then you're dead. Hey! Cheating at you. Right. Let's get on. Yeah, he's gone for the deagle and some armor. You guys are forced into the round. They've naded long. They've double naded long. You know there's too long. It's bold fight. That is a bold fight to take with too long. And you guys aren't out early. You're moving. See, you're doing those little movements before you shoot, right? Rage, Gary, all those lot. They fucking love it. Love Dusty. Right, so you're moving a lot. See, you're moving and you're shooting. You're not... If you were at head height, you get this headshot here, but you're slightly below. See? So your crosshair is like shoulder height. It needs to just be slightly... In a bit, Ryan. Appreciate you, dude. Hope to speak to you soon. Get that crosshair slightly higher. Yeah. He's made load of space. He's made space. You guys just rotate. Full rotate. Go straight. It can be even through mid because this guy's rotating here. Straight through mid. You know there's 2, maybe 3 long. And you get killed. What's your ping? 27. Fine. You win that round? No. About to say, Jesus, if you won that round. Okay, so again, you have no money and you bought an AK. You're very against... You're very against util. Okay, pushed. Fine, you kind of all bunched. You're too slow to be. You haven't taken tunnels at all. Oh my god. Can't even look at the... Give me a sec. If you're this slow to be, it needs to be either a full retake or you guys need to just come back and take mid. Because, yeah, they've just completely taken tunnels and they don't have to give it back to you. I imagine they will, though, because they're fighting. Okay, you've just taken tunnels because he's just gone straight into a molly. Your crosshair isn't anywhere there. I will say your crosshair is kind of nowhere. Your teammate's going. Be with your teammate. Be with your teammate. Your teammate has bomb. Your teammate has bomb. Be with your teammate. This guy's job is this pickup after you take it, right? God, that's confusing. Teammate's gone. You come here. Your second teammate's job is here while they come here. This teammate's job is killing anyone rotating behind or getting that info. This is not your job. Let's see the kill, though. Good aim. Strong aim. You crouched immediately, and you got the kill. Put yourself in a position to get the kill. Good stuff. Your teammate, you're 1v1ing. This is a problem that exists all the way up to level 10 and plus. Your teammate is out on an island. You can be shot from said island. But even so, you are both in 1v1 positions. Change, you come here. This is the crossfire. Just little bits like that will guarantee you more rounds. Teammate dies. Teammate doesn't expect you. You can tuck and hide. Nice. Yeah, good aim. You have good aim. Like your mouse aim is decent, right? It's your movement that is a problem and your positioning. Exactly, Rage. Exactly. That will get you very, very far. Let's see what you do this round. Again, you have 2, 3, 5, but you do have full util. You guys are deciding what to do in thingy. White, can I ask a question? Are you guys queued together? Are you all solo? What's the setup? Yeah. It's a good bit of advice. Okay, because you are hella late long. This is a really, really bad fight for you. Really, really, really bad. All solo, okay. You guys are way too late long. Long is an initial fight, really early fight, with loads of flashes, and you just take fights 1v1 out long. Well, grouped fights, but it's heads-up fights. The second thing, if you don't, is mid-late round. With, again, util to push that one player that can play here, back, or here, back, so that he's not, like, getting that first pick, and push this guy back towards here. Yo, Virtual Rob. I am reviewing a viewer's demo because he said he's struggling to get out of silver. I'm here to help. Exactly, Kane. And it will also come from just reviewing a bit of your movement. 100%. Of course you can ask me a question, Virtual Rob. The economy in CS means nothing. Right. Double nade out. Yeah, see, this util has dropped, right? Which means that you can't get any of this space right now. None of this space can be yours, right? This isn't yours. Currently, this isn't yours either. You can't take this space. You need to take some of this space. And the easy way to do that, smoke off this door, take short. You need to take space. The whole game is about taking space. It's about punishing teams by making them as uncomfortable as possible. And to do that, you need to take space and push them back. And you do that with utility, and you do that with raw power, right? So if you've lost that space to raw power and timing, you need to take that timing to take space elsewhere. Simple as. Don't take this fight because you're not able to do anything with it. Him peeking that is mad, but at the same time, you're now stuck, right? You guys can't do anything. If you just leave it, you can do something with it. You have a Molotov. You can force him back. Right now, you're on an island. You have a Molotov. You can bounce it off the door here. That will Molotov here and force him into the fight here. That's the play. Right. Virtual Rob, I watched the VOD last night for your ancient ESEA. It was good. I liked how slowly and methodically you played on T side. Do you think it was easy because they didn't contest mid much? I think it was... I think our T side was strong because we flicked a switch and we played to trade. We played slow, methodical CS to a fundamental level, so that even if they had taken mid, we had space elsewhere to work up on, or to then trade mid again. The reason we struggled on CT is because we played to lose. We played not to lose rather than played to win, and they just came out fragging. And so the switch has to be, if we're not winning our fights, we need to then fall back onto a team play. And that's what we did on T. It just took us longer than it should have. And yes, them not taking mid was super beneficial for us. Super beneficial. But at the same time, we made space A. We made space B lane. So... yeah, Dust 2 is all spawn based. It's very much getting out long fast. It's getting lower tunnels fast. It's taking control of short fast. Though that Dust 2 is a very fast map. Oh, I appreciate it, Virtual. I'm not the best person to watch for mid. It's a new position for me. I'm an A anchor. But get your util sorted. You'll be happy. You'll be happy days. Right. He's being shot from behind. Okay. See, if you molly here, you then don't have to worry about this guy in front of you. But yeah, you've kind of... here you've crouched, which means you are fully committed, right? You're tapping, which is great, by the way. You could swap it to a burst if you want, but tapping is great. Really, really strong. But maybe tap, move, tap, move, tap. Makes you harder to hit and more of an annoyance for the enemy. Because CS2 is about being hard to hit. It's a big part of it. Keep movement going. Call you Rob. Will do, mate. Exactly, Luke. Exactly. You almost killed him. You almost killed him. But you're counter-strafing incorrectly. When you train, so you're saying doing a lot of aim training. Are you doing counter-strafing? Like, how are you trying to identify if your counter-strafing is working? Like, do you find that you can counter-strafe in practice, but you can't counter-strafe in matches? Like, why? How are you finding that, like, switch, I guess? I can see that rage. I can 100%. What? Counter-strafing. Okay, let's move on to the next round. Ropsy boy. Okay, you die early. Why? What's the decision? Again, you guys are throwing any spawns out the map, by the way. Yeah, fair. That's the thing. Getting stats like white. What you can do is use Leatify, which is free, and it'll give you stats on your aim. And one of the big ones I think you need to look at is counter strafing. Like, how is your counter strafing? Okay, you've seen an AWP mid. Do not peek an AWP. Go left side. I get what you're doing. I do get what you're doing, White. I get that you're trying to take a heads-up fight because there's no smoke, right? I will say that you're buying an AK no smoke a lot, and a smoke here is going to be massively important. The thing that was huge here is you managed to get across, and the AWP stayed. If the AWP stays, you can walk here, and you can peek him from a different angle, closer angle, different heights, and you can take that shot. That's some greed. Especially at lower levels, the AWP is highly powerful because not everyone has their counter strafing, their utility, and their general movement and aim right. So do your best to use utility to force AWPs away from positionings. But if you get past an AWP, do not try and re-engage. Try and find another position to take the fight from. Let's get next round. Oh, the Deagle's back out. If I'm honest with you, White, change the Tech 9. Don't use the Deagle. The Deagle is click confirmation, counter strafe, crosshair, placement, perfect, heavy gun. Right? And right now, you want to be moving as much as possible. You do not want to be static. Because against lower players, if you are static, you are going to be killed more. Against lower players, if you move, you are harder to hit. If you are harder to hit, you're harder to kill. And if you're harder to kill, you can kill them. So get that Tech 9 out. And if your teammates are buying, buy... What have you... Buy everything. Don't save £800. It is. It's a fact. It's... I played a Prac last night on Ancient, and the Tech 9 is fucking OP. Oh my god. They were destroying me mid with the Tech 9. It was so frustrating. So frustrating. I hate it. But it's such a good gun. Use it. Use it. You've heard him push, right? Your teammate hopefully gets this kill. But you guys are far too passive in a 4v2. You need to try and retake the aggression. You're going to die from this guy. There we go. You're now getting pincered. To put it into sort of context on the Tech 9 Deagle, I only started using the Deagle properly in the last 3 months. Before then, I always bought a Tech 9. I always bought a 5.7. The Deagle is a fucking annoying gun to master, and you are in a much higher statistically speaking position to win off a Tech 9 or a 5.7. Even a P250, honestly. You're moving more. Right, so you bought a Galil. You have £400. Buy a smoke. Buy a smoke. You're not using any of your spawns. You're getting annoyed at your teammate. You've now shot him. This is not a good thing. Don't tilt your teammates. Tilting your teammates does nothing but worsen the issue. Just leave him be. Let him do what he does. This is why I say try and find one more person to play with. Right, okay, so you're clearing. Good. Yeah, perfect. You want the M4. He needs to reload. I wouldn't say it's that important right now, but... Fine, good trade. You now have util. You've now killed 2B. You take mid, but you're going to go B. That's fine. Go to B together. This is where you need to do everything together, right? Your teammate's gone lower. Go lower. Go lower with your teammate. Do not peek here. Do not peek here. Okay, now you've heard him. You've heard him, but you haven't heard him. You have a smoke. Smoke door. You don't. Fine. You take site. You plant. Default? Sorry, I need to... okay, you planted there. I would say plant for short or plant for long. Don't just plant there. It's a demo review. Yes, breaking hit. Teammate. Viewer struggling to get out of silver. So we're trying to figure that out for them. Yeah, fine. You're tucked in. You have a molly in the smoke. You don't have to use it. You could just take the heads up fight. Your teammate does win the round. Okay, you've gone for a B. You're now taking lower tunnels. Keep your gun out. That's not a useful molly that late into the round. They've lost a player. B or mid is the place here. Your teammates have gone out B. Perfect. You're with them. Move across. Do not take that fight. Yeah. You're trying to take every fight you see. You want to just take fights. And that's fine if that's how you want to play CS, but you taking these straight, like, constant fights means you are fighting AWPs, but also you are going back and forth in the angle of their fight. You're not peeking with this angle to fight it. You're going back and forth in that angle, giving yourself an easy chance to be sprayed at. If you go past and you see somebody, that's fine. Take the next angle. You've seen they can't swing, so take the next angle. If you then kill this guy, you can then come back to this. And coming back to this is probably a smoke and a Molotov here. You're forcing them to come back. Currently, you're not trying to win the round. You're trying to win the fight. That's, if I was to put it into one thing, you're trying to win the fight, not the round. So if you want to win more, you need to win the round, not the fight. So change that up. Imagine I am, and I'm just fucking critiquing him. He's like, oh, yeah, well, you're a fucking idiot, so... I want to know what's wrong with your burst, because you have the right idea, right? Yeah, exactly, breaking. I'm trying to think how to word this. Yeah, okay. You're peaking with WD. You're not peaking with D, you're peaking with WD. So forward and sideways. So it means you're completely inaccurate even when you counter strafe with left, right? Yeah, agreed. You're just swinging and shooting. And you're swinging with W as well, which means that even if you counter strafe with A, you aren't accurate. See? Like your bullets went up here. And you're relying on crouch a lot to save you. Yeah. Yeah, you get the kill. You don't need to peek this, but you do. You're not letting your aim reset. That's one thing you're not doing. So you get this kill, right? Fine. You swing, fine. Your accuracy is great, but then you're not letting your burst reset, which means that you're actually turning your burst into a spray. And so you're meant to be following the spray pattern at this point, but you're not. You're shooting too quickly for your bursts. You're going for the AWP. It's an AWP gamer now. You have a full set of util. You don't know where he is. You back up. Round win. Right. They pause or someone disconnects. Right. Okay. So you've gone for this shot. You've crouched. You've seen one. Nice shot. Good play. You've seen another mid. You know he's a bad buy. Nice shot. Well played. Yeah. Now it's a 5v2. You don't know where last are, but you have heard a nade long. Just FYI. So, yeah, you got a teammate long. You don't need to watch long anymore. He can die if he's being an idiot. Right. Teammate's going out mid. You just need to send it with mid. Send it mid. Send it mid because your bomb's B. You're going short. You're leaving. You've seen now one is CT. Your bomb is on an island. You don't know where last is. but you've left the bomb on an absolute island. Now you know where he is. Fine. You're really bad at supporting your teammates. Really bad. This is not trying to be mean, but you're playing for yourself. You've had multiple rounds where the bomb has gone this way. The bomb has gone down here towards short, and here where your teammate's gone out mid to support this guy. And you are playing for the fight rather than playing for the round win. So change your positioning and your rotations to stick with teammates and to stick not necessarily with the bomb, because it could be a part of another party, but stick with your teammates to finish the round with the bomb. Don't go off on solo plays. Right. I'm assuming you're going to make the same decision. Oh. Nice kill. You saw 3 go B. Your teammates should not be... If you're communicating this to your team, you've seen 3 go towards B. You've killed one of them. The last 2 are B. You've seen this. You should know this. Yo, Harith! I'm reviewing a viewer's demo. He can't get out of silver. Giving him some advice. Yeah, exactly. If you're going forward, you're going backwards, crouch is a really good friend. You can do it in stages. So what Rops sometimes does, what I've seen is he'll go forward, crouch, the hold W, then pop up, W, crouch, do all that. Ryan Horner, how you doing, brother? Right, so you hear him, you want to fight. He's dead. Okay. You got flashed. Yeah, fine, crouch. Does anyone know how to turn X-ray off? See that? Yeah, okay. Just wanna... Fucking DDoSed. Not DDoS, fucking DOSed? Oh my god. I wasn't in cybersecurity for so many years. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll close that, gaming. Appreciate it, dude. Egg poll. Thank you. I'm not good at this YouTube stuff. Yeah, so I've got it down. It's a really nice shot. See, your accuracy is really good, right? You have very good aim. So your mouse control is good. The problem you have, unfortunately, is a lot of everything else, which is to be expected at Silver. Honestly, like, it sounds like I'm trying to be a dick. I'm not. Like, that is, unfortunately, how it is. You need to work on your movement massively. Like, I'll show you some bits at the end here, how to do that. Nothing does really good explanation of this, but you need to work on that counter-strafing, as Cypri says. Like, that is a really, really big thing. One thing I'd also work on is utility. Simple utility. I'm not talking like doing all these flashes, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking the full fundamentals of utility, and it will really help you. And then playing with a team. No, it does not, Ryan. It does not get less toxic at level 10. It doesn't get less toxic at any level. A fresh, yeah, you're awful, mate. I'm just joking. A fresh is good. Fresh just lacks confidence. That's what he lacks. Right, okay, so are you playing spawns? Kind of. Okay, you're going straight to B. You hear him? You're trying to do too much? You hear him? You're honestly not bad. You did not set yourself up for success. You were doing weird jumps, trying to get into a very gimmicky position, Whereas if you had just got to car early and just held that cross, you have a way better chance of winning that. Yeah, crosshair placement is hard. See, you hear them rushing. You hear the rush. Okay, you hear really loud footsteps. Wide crosshair, immediately. They are wide swinging you. They've got Glocks. That's the trait of the Glock. Aim for the wide one. They're not expecting you here, right? Then in these bits, your micros are a little bit off, but honestly, you're shooting the car because you're shooting a tad second too quick. Literally a tad second, right? It's not in crazy amount, but you know, Billy Beef, yo. Yeah, I completely understand that. I completely understand that. Believe silver. I'm not exactly sure the actual rank. White might be able to tell you.
Reporting in.
Riansuke. I assume that's Riansuke. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you, dude. That's the advice I'll give you there. Just don't give yourself away. Get into a position. Yes, you could play door, 100%. But if you committed yourself because you haven't looked at the radar and you see you're on your own, that's fine. But just get into a good place for your crosshair. Billy Beef, thank you very much for your prime, dude. That is hugely appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you. Exactly, Elu. Exactly. Oh, I appreciate that, Riansuke. Genuinely appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, we don't need to watch the rest of this guy. We just want ROPS. Give me ROPS. Okay. You're going straight across. You have an XM. Beautiful gun at the moment, by the way. Really, really effective. A lot of people are using it. This is the jump you want to do. I understand this position, by the way. I understand it, right? Like, it's a very strong position, especially at lower levels. But with the pistol, you want to be far away from the Glocks, because the Glocks are a much more run and gun pistol than your USP. This, 100% understand this position. Yeah, exactly, Elu. I'm not sure how good your headset is, White, but you hear this guy close. Fine, don't need to swing into him. Let him come into you. Yeah, okay. Stop playing for the fight, right? You're getting antsy on this position, right? He hasn't come out. Let him come out. Your teammate dies. That's his fault. It's not your fault. They do not know where you are. Don't panic. Play a sec. They come into you. You doing this does this, right? You're forced into them. They're waiting. They kill you. So just take that breathe pause. Maybe even a breath. Like, I don't know how you can center yourself.
Let's go.
I assume you mean unexpected angle breaking hit. But yes, exactly. You're in an unexpected angle. Play it. Don't do it again. Do not do it again. You've done it again. Right? You've gone into exactly the same position you were in before. Yes, you full swung it, but you're playing the exact same position. Change it up. When do you move? Okay, they're rushing. Yeah, you've cleared it. You're USPing. Bold. Creeping up. They haven't planted, by the way. It's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy, Billy. It is genuinely crazy. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. But get your Max 10 out. Max 7 out. At the end of the day, you got a kill. Who am I to talk? Yeah, good. You... Did I just see a double peek with your teammate? God damn! Beautiful. That's it. That's double peeking with your teammate. Higher, lower, peeking the same angle. Force the enemy to panic. Right, you're in a 2v1. This guy seems okay, so I'm just going to push it forward. Your teammate's running about. 10 seconds left. Do not push him. Please, for the love of God, hide. Please, for the love of God, hide. Jump left, jump left, jump left. You're lucky. I miss CSGO. I miss it too, brother. But CS2 is getting better. I can't complain. Not too bad. You have a great player on your team. It's the time. 1 second left. He is peeking, by the way. You are lucky to not die. Take a second. You enjoying 4-3? Appreciate the follow, Silent Control. Genuinely appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. That's not a nade, firstly. That's hit your teammate slightly. I would learn the basics of util. You're leaving your teammate to die. You're completely baiting your teammate. Now, fine. If he holds the wall, fine. But your teammate's died out long. You're playing a one and done spot. You are stuck. You are 100% stuck. You have to hit the shots now, and you're not hitting the shots. Yeah. You're Silent Control. I appreciate the prime. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you. You are way too kind. Yeah, if you played 4-3 in CSGO, you might like it in CS2. I've switched way too much in my time, so I'm enjoying the 16-9. Hadrian! I'm good, man. How are you? Yeah, exactly, Rage. Exactly. No, they're not, Lombi. No, they're not. Yeah, you are. I would say your aim is good, but you're not really sure to how to implement it into your mechanics. Here, White. You die long. You'll have no info. Now you have the info. Don't play the common off angle. You can common angle. You can change up. They're rushing B. You expect this? You're rushing with your teammates. How'd you die? You push mid. Yeah. Okay. Hey. How did the ESEA match go? Whew. We were 11-3 down, and we won. Absolute fucking banger of a half by us. RT side, immaculate. 100 bits. Kane, you fucking legend. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you. This is pretty good, chat. Another important thing is that it's really important to play with your teammates, no matter how bad their positioning is. Yeah, they go aggro, you go with them. If they play passive, then you try and play off their contact. Yes, sir. Exactly. 100% Lombi. He has the mouse control. He just needs the fundamentals of the mechanics. Absolutely fine. If you want, I can go through the rest, White, or do you want me to show you kind of what you need to work on? What, like, White, if you're still here, what would you like? Cool, you have armor and an AK. Yeah. Crouch. 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 Yeah. Crouch jump brings your legs up, which means that you have slightly higher vertical. So in some positions like that, you need to use it. So some positions you are kind of like slicing the pie. No worries, dude. No worries. Like, you see, you slice the pie here, right? Perfectly. Then you come here. And you clear sight, but then your crosshairs in no man's land. Absolute no man's land. Yeah, then you see him there. You take the taps. They're slightly off each time, by the way. Are you playing 69-4-3? Like, what's your crosshair? Stuff like that. Because you're slightly off. You get the kill, and then your teammate's in a 1v1. He's going to mess it up. Yeah. Okay. You're long with a mag. This is strong. Okay. Yeah, you got close. That's fine. You're playing close. Now you're getting aggressive. Fine. This is all fine, but they've gone all the way through. You get caught from behind? No. You're on short with a mag. That's what. You're switching crosshairs always. Okay. I'm going to give you a crosshair to start with, I would say. That you just start with and you can change it over time. But something to start with is always good. And then just keep it for a while. And are you 4369? Which sorry, did you say? One thing I never got to do was play scrims or anything, and I did at some point, or even little on tournaments. Not saying I'm good enough, but would have been fun. Hey, well, you know, there's always time to do it. You can find people who are willing to play for fun with scrims. Honestly, like people who are willing to give it a go, not be the best players, but find players similar to prac against and stuff like that. Bots is like doing bots and doing it there is the best way to do it. Bots DM is crazy though. That is. Yeah, you need to practice the crouch. Yeah. Nice shot, by the way. Sorry, I was fully reading chat. So yeah, good. Yeah, see, your aim is fine. You're using crouch to save you from your counter-strafing problem, by the way. You're 100% doing that. So, let's jump into the next. Getting no kills here. Again, you're in the position, but that's fine. You're clearing. Got the round win here. Yeah, you're trying to tap long distance on against an AWP. I'm telling you, if you're seeing a player do... Let me get to that fucking... If you look, right, and you see a player do this, crouch there, that's an AWP. Just keep moving. Absolutely just keep moving. I got it around. 11-11, okay. I don't think you pull this back. Okay, you go to B. Yeah, good. Okay, you got full B control. You picked up the AWP. The retake is happening. You get 2 kills and dies to the bomb. Did you see his gun? You see his gun. You can wallbang that. Yo, Mirius, how you doing? Mirs, sorry. Mirius. Yeah, I will. I'll send you the code. Or I'll just tell you which command's put in. It's just a good place to start. We'll just help out because one of the things is your crosshair is you're not really placing it somewhere, so you want it big enough so you can like have it as a focal point for a while. Yeah, true breaking hit. Just getting used to that. But that's fine. It's fine. You move on. Yeah, fine. You missed the shot. Panic shot. Kill. Oh, no way. You went for the jumping shot. Yeah, too late on the retake. Okay, you're playing a place with your teammate. They're very uncomfortable. Oh, yeah. Peeking AWPs, but there we go. Good kills. Right. You're in a 3v1. What do you do? Teammates on an island, he kills him. Okay. Woo! Woo! Right. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of things and also get you... let's just jump on. Have you got aimbots installed, first off? Have you got aimbots? Yo, Xrat, how you doing, brother? Long time. Yeah, you do breaking hit. He does need to practice not crouching and counter-strafing. Yeah, I get that. Billy, I get that. Exactly, Elu. He plays too aggressively with solid base and mechanics. I mean, his crosshair placement. Yo, Capols. Appreciate the follow, dude. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. He looks like he's playing without a plan and same spots all the time. He's climbed onto the box. Yeah. 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 He's playing to fight and that aggression, but he doesn't know how to counter strafe and he doesn't know how to play off his teammates, basically. But Billy Beef, appreciate the follow. Thank you, dude. Yeah, he does spray a lot. Like, it does tap a lot, sorry, and occasional burst, but could learn the 8 to 10. You do. Cool. Let's just dive into aimbots. Yeah, no stress. Well, I'm doing it for this guy because he is struggling to get out of silver, and we're always about improving here. So, fucking let's get him out of it. But usually I do it for people who have subbed on Twitch or are members on YouTube, just to give back a bit. That's kind of my thinking. Right, so I'm good, man. I'm good, X-Rat. Okay, so when you are warming up or you want to train, right? This is something you want to do. And I'm going to create the crosshair I think you should use for now. This is the crosshair I think you should use for now, right? It's sized. It's good for putting onto heads. And you can follow it. Right? Exactly, Adrian. Exactly. So this is 2K native. Yes. Yes, Kane. So you want size 2, gap -2. Is that actually good? The problem you're having is you are trying to take every fight, right? And you want to know where your crosshair is, not only on a player, but also on a wall, right? So you want to know where your crosshair is, right? So you want it to be a size where you can find it. Crosshair, and I'll tell you this now, the reason you are where you are, or the reason Donk is where Donk is, or the reason where Zywoo is where Zywoo is, isn't because of his crosshair. His crosshair doesn't mean jack shit in the grand scheme of things. Your crosshair is only a reference point to the middle of the screen. That is it. That is literally it. At a point, you do not require the crosshair to be of a certain size and a certain time, right? This crosshair is purely just to get you comfortable with where that is and how you can use it on the edges of walls, in peaks, and for locking onto targets. That's literally it. Literally it. If you've got a 4-3, you can even decrease that size to 1.5. But this is a good place to start. That's all I'm saying. The little dot is good. The little dot is nice. So, then the next thing you want to do, by the way, is you want to practice your counter strafing, right? I'll send you the crosshair in the general chat. I'll do that now. How about I'll do that now? Do game, crosshairs, share, copy my code. Oh, I've just gone past it. There we go. Reply, bam. There's your crosshair, right? So, you're in this. Let's turn music on. It's a bit quiet. You're in aimbots, right? You want to practice. I use Alpha True and 255. So it's nice and bright. Personally. So it stands out. So, the thing you are doing right now is you're doing this. You're doing this a lot in your fights, right? You're moving with A and D. Or A and A. W and A or W and D, sorry. This is a lot of what you're doing, right? You don't want to be doing this at all. You want to be doing this. So, what you want to be doing is when you get into aimbots, you got these guys lined up. This is something Phoenix does and tells his people to do. He's a coach, by the way, if you don't know who he is. is he goes sideways, stop, flick. Do it really slow to start. Never press crouch, right? See? I'm fucking missing. And then you just speed up. Because what you're doing at the moment is you're kind of doing this. Sorry, not even that. You're doing this. You're relying on crouch, right? And you can see how it doesn't immediately get the kill. It's slightly off. You're not always going to get it. Sorry, I'm so used to counter-strafing. I need to get used to it. See how I'm not getting that kill immediately, right? You have good aim. It does wipe, but unfortunately that is CS. CS is a long game. And the more you win, that number will increase, right? Yeah, I will do, Rage. That's a good point. So, what you want to be doing? Exactly, Elu. So as soon as you crouch, you are committed to the fight. So, getting the ability to do this is really useful. So, get used to getting your velocity down to 0 and your aim on target. And then you speed up and you're good. And then you can do this little micros, you can do wider ones, but you will need to practice this over and over. This is not something that will appear overnight, but if you do 10 minutes every day, slowly building up, slow as smooth, smooth as fast, you will get to a point where you're counter-strafing effectively. Why? If you start losing a lot because you switch to crosshair, I don't know what to tell you. That's not what should happen. If you don't switch to crosshair, that's also fine, but you need to know where your crosshair is, right? Look, let me show you something, right? Let me just give you this fucking massive crosshair. I don't want to seem like a dick white, but the crosshair's not going to make you lose. So, get used to that. Your aim is shaky because you're tensing too much. Mainly probably your forearm, right? So you need to practice when you're taking a fight to keep that not from tensing up. You don't want to start doing this where you're tensing up. My aim gets shakier, you can see it, it gets harder to track, right? So, what is your sense? What is your DPI? That's a very good point, Ryosuke. Really good point. And if you don't have a smooth game and it's laggy, what's your specs? I have not seen that, Zach, but that is funny as hell, dude. So, you then take that, right? You've taken that practice of just going sideways and getting those kills, moving the other way, getting those kills, practicing counter-strafing, right? You then can jump into a offline map. Let's find a pre-fires one, so you're not paying for refrag. We want to go up here. We want to go Mirage is the classic. Oh, he's got it. That's not CS2, is it? CS2's on his website. Okay, ignore that. Most popular. Can we do like recent popularity? Most popular, 1 week. Right, let's do 3 months. Let's go. Where are the pre-fire maps, man? Pre-fire. 5e pre-fire. There we go. Right, cool. Mirage, 5e pre-fire map. Starting the download. So, White, what is your sends and what is your DPI? And what is your kind of general PC specs? Do you have an idea of what CPU and GPU you have, for example? Yeah, Hadrian, you should never press W when you expect to fight. Something that I learned way too late. Z key to change language. Okay. Let's go on the pre-fire map. Yeah, there's so much to learn about CS. It's crazy. Actually crazy, but... Right, we're pathing into A. Z? There we go. That's... It's loading. Welcome. There we go. Is this it? No. No, we're doing this one. Sure. Right. Cool. So, you're doing this, and then when an enemy comes, you're doing this, right? So, practice doing this, right? So, you want this part of the thing to happen as soon as you're doing this. You don't want to be like here, doing this, and then that. You want to be here, then across. Does that make sense? So, you're kind of coming across here, and you're coming across here. You're then doing this here. This is all pre-fire spots, right? And this is practice for where the enemy could be, which I don't actually see an enemy, so I don't know if they're spawning in. Hello? So I'm just trying to find out if an enemy has spawned. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Do I have to press something to start? Right. Not sure how that works. Does anyone know why this is not? I unbind stuff, by the way, so I don't know how to change the language. I'm on free roam. That makes sense. Maybe that's free roam. Oh no. I think I know why. I just need to shoot. Type radio on console. Okay. Thank you, Ben X. Thank you. Ah. 10 bots. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Right. Cool. Here we go. Okay. So, right. When you are counter-strafing, you're counter-strafing in. Counter-strafing in. That's how you do it, right? You're currently tapping. I want you to practice this sort of stuff, right? This is vitally important. There we go, Elu. Maybe that's easier. Where your crosshairs being, right? This is something that's going to train your counter-strafing as well. I don't want you coming in here and just doing this, right? Don't just come and do this. It's not going to help in any way. This is just you practicing crouching while moving sideways. It's not... Yeah, indeed. You are not learning anything from doing all this. You're just running around, right? So, for this, if you're coming into something like this, your practice is literally coming here. Practicing that counter strafing. Don't press crouch once. Take the time. Do little bursts. Don't necessarily rely on the one tap, yeah? We can work up to the one tap. Got a player there. There's his arm, you know? Just if you practice that over and over, you will get better. Your problem, as I said, is you are coming into a fight. Let's say this is an enemy, right? You're coming into a fight like this, and then you're doing this. And you're hoping it hits. Or you're coming in actually doing this. But your micros aren't there, so you're constantly off. Yeah, so Yukindar's kind of changing the way he plays to not crouch as much, whereas a lot of pros do. So here, you're coming here, you're doing this currently. And it's not always accurate. You need to practice going tap, 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 burst, burst, okay? Force the habit, as Hadrian says. And if you're feeling a bit braver, do a 5 to 10 burst. / spray. Because you have the original aim, so you're able to get there. The problem is you can't do the micros all the time. And your micros, you're doing this. And it's a moving target, so it's going to be hard to track. So you need to switch to a little burst or a little spray and getting your counter strafing sorted for it. Right, let's see what notes I've made. Yeah, okay. I'm going to give you the notes I made and some bits to work on. But I would honestly, that's kind of the main thing I would look at. I would look at practicing counter strafing in aimbots. And in the pre-fires, you're practicing counter strafing. You're not necessarily practicing where the enemy's going to be in your crosshair placement. You're practicing the counter strafe on that fight. Okay? So, let me just get up here. Pre-fires. Right, I'm just writing your notes now. I'll just put them down. That is a way of doing it, honestly. Absolute way of doing it. Sorry, my friend's just telling me there's something new on the internet to wank to, and it's my stream they found. So that's great. So, white. I've given you some things to look at. Right? You're slicing the pie too early. Make sure you focus on that crosshair placement just slightly off the wall. About 2 inches is what I've been told. It's a lot, I know, guys, but we'll get there. And then just like work to get the slice of pie as you're about to peak. Then when you're peaking, if you've got that crosshair placement right, and then you've got the counter strafe right, you're going to win a lot more fights. So this is just pure mechanics stuff that I'm telling you here. The second thing is, remember to fight. Play for the round, not the fight. Don't keep chasing fights. Don't keep chasing the next kill. Follow your teammates, play with your teammates, and play the round. If you want to win more games, you win them by playing that fight. 100%. By playing that fight, playing with your teammates. If you play with the fight, you lose the game because you are putting yourself in really, really bad spots. So it's really, really fucking tough. Don't chase fights, chase kills. What's the difference? I assume you mean if someone peeks, then get that killed rather than trying to find where the next fight is. I assume is what that difference is. Yeah, you can do that, McSwix. You can just like get into a server and just into a DM and just like literally just follow the head, click if it's good, don't click if it's bad, you know? Ah, yeah, I got you. Well, that's rage, isn't it? If we're honest, that's rage. Rage is chase every kill known to man. Oh, really, Ryansuke? I haven't been on a DM1 for a while, to be fair. White, does that help? Is that too high level? Is there any questions you've got? What is your sensitivity and DPI? I really want to know that because that is really important to know maybe why you've got that shakiness. Four and 20 the first match. Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, me too, McSwix. Hopefully he got something out of it. Hopefully something useful. He's got it in the chat if he needs it in the Discord. How important are comfortable 180s in CS2? I'm going to be honest with you. If you're doing a 180 to try and get a kill, you're in trouble. Most of your fights should be in front of you. If they're behind you, good luck. That's all I'm saying. Exactly, Hadrian. It does. It's a long fucking game, man. It's a lot of hours, a lot of time. I mean, I've got 5,000 hours in the game, and I've still got a lot fucking more to get there, you know? $1,100 is like new average, to be honest. Ryansuke. It's high, but like it's relatively new average because I think Donk is on 1,000 or something. Oh god, Donk has put a ridiculous amount of hours in, you know? CM per 360. God, that's hard to figure out as well. Of course you can, Elu. Of course. Rage be fucking gaming. Year and a half, 4K hours. Whew. How many idols? What's your mouse pad, Noobleto? Skins are better than skill, but also skins equal skill. I've heard very important things. That's a high sends there, Hadrian. God damn. Yeah, fair enough, Lubleto. Fair enough. That is a high sends. That's nearly 4 on 400. Is it big? What I mean is, like, how big is it? That big? That big? Yeah, it takes a while to actually figure out that you need to kind of get to there, right? Why is this not auto-loading? Come on. $90 cm by 45. Don't ask what I'm doing with the tape measure. That's bigger than mine. 90 centimeters. Is that good? Desk pad, I assume. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, mine's like 40, nearly 50 by 42. I appreciate that, Yuda. That's huge, man. Thank you. I'm just going to pin that because I might steal that for the knowledge base if that's cool. Fair. Yeah, but your sense is higher than mine and I'm rarely running out of mouse pad, so... That's pretty standard, Afresh. And at the end of the day, it's your choice, right? What you're feeling and how you want to do it. Ooh, Hadrian, I apologize for that. God damn, that's painful. Gaming with a passion, I don't think you can actually put a number on it, if I'm honest. I think everyone has their own route and their own, like, journey, I guess. I think to get to those individually will take longer than those in a duo, those in a trio, and that sort of thing. That you can cut your time, like, down each time by doing, like, playing with people and people you know and that sort of thing. Yeah, a mate gave it to me and I haven't used it yet, so I'm keen to try and find a way of using it. 8 centimeters wide. Well, still big. Yeah, you don't want to get a re-injury. Not at all. Not at all. Right. Gamers, it has been an absolute fucking pleasure today. I hope you all have a great weekend. I am going live on Sunday evening at 7:30 GMT. I have a UKIC match against some absolute ballers. These guys are equal top for us on the top of UKIC for our group. Full-time gamers. It is going to be an absolute game. They are very, very good. Annika, I'm sorry you're late. I apologize. Keyte! But we will be back on Sunday evening for that. And then Monday, we're back to regularly scheduled streaming at 1 p.m. GMT till 4 p.m. Hopefully we'll get some Prem in on that day. Maybe get some viewers in for those Prem games. Will be good idea. Be good fun. And we have matches on Monday and Wednesday. Monday is an ESEA game at 7:30 GMT. Wednesday is also ESEA game at 7:30 GMT. And then I am off. Oh, we also on Wednesday have a UKIC game at 8:30. Then we have LAN. Woo! Epic LAN, baby. And I'm doing a vlog of Epic LAN. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'm not going to stream the LAN because I want to chill. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here. Appreciate you all for your primes, for your Scaramouche, for your 5 gifted. You're an absolute fucking legend. Everyone who's followed, everyone who's subscribed on YouTube. I appreciate you all. And I will see you on Sunday. Have a good Valentine's. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Love you all.